Why, hello. This is a follow-up video to one, technically as I'm filming this video as a follow-up. The previous video has not been released yet, but it will as soon as I get done this follow-up video. We're going to call this episode 2-B. That's B as in bird dog, okay? Or birdall. Birdall, whoa. Little foreign policy reference there. I don't talk about foreign policy much on this channel. But, see, we just mentioned something though. Okay. So this is episode 2-B. And we're going to call it, we'll just call it follow-up to pet peeves or something, or follow-up to 2A, or I'll think of something, okay? Other thing, too, is that I've noticed the audio on the last few videos has been a little staticky. I'm trying to work on that. Well, I'm trying to just make little, cheap, free tweaks here. I'm trying to sit a little bit further away from the camera. I'm trying to lower the volume of the computer a little bit, but I might eventually have to buy a microphone. That's probably, I got work, school, and this road trip in Big Mood, North Carolina coming up. It's probably going to be July before I can do some serious auto upgrading. So just please bear with me in the meantime. I'm working on the audio, okay? The picture quality is never going to be great. Okay, I'm just telling you right now. These videos are not really intended to be quote unquote, videos that you watch for the visual quality. It's more about me talking and the audio. Okay. So now that we took care of some housekeeping, there were some pet peeves that, believe it or not, in about a 15-minute spiel. Last video I left off, and I'm going to cut to the chase and tell you that there are actually a couple really big ones that I don't know why I left off. I guess maybe because I did the last video cold. When I say cold, I mean I don't have any notes. I just kind of rambled on, and then I looked at the clock like, 20 minutes, I should probably wrap it up. Anyway, so here we go. The number one pet peeve, and this is not just at my job, this is kind of day-to-day life, I would say. Other than people not using a turn signal when they drive, this one is my number one pet peeve at work and in life. And it is when I say hi somebody, they don't say hi back. In other words, if I'm going about my day-to-day life and I'm walking somewhere, to the mall or at the beach, and I make eye contact with somebody and they make eye contact with me, and as an introvert, I take a huge leap of faith and I actually open my mouth. My vocal cords, my talent that God has given me, and I take a risk and I say, hi, how are you? And then this person looks at me and they give me the mean Florida stare. They go, or they just go, there's, nothing. That is what pisses me off. Just gets under my skin, just as, I hate it. Oh my gosh. And it's even worse in the retail, because, in retail, I have to be in character at all times. I have to have a positive attitude. I need to be friendly. I need to smile. Okay. And for every single customer that I check out, I need to at least say hello and greet them. Say good afternoon. Say hi, how are you? Or hi, how are you, sir? Hi, how are you, ma'am? Good evening. yeah, there's a lot of greens out there. And, and the thing about it is that over the last year or so that I've had my cashier job, I've learned there are some good times to say hi, bad times to say hi. Now, if there's a customer and they're unloading their groceries and they're way down at the far end of the what you call the belt there, the checkout belt, the checkout line, and you say, "Hi, how are you?" And they're very busy. They're not going to hear you. They're going to ignore you. So don't do whatever that. Make sure that they are like, within like 10. Well, I'm trying to think. Like a couple feet from you, or right in front of you. You're behind the register, but then they're like right on the other side of the register. That kind of thing. And I'm probably the worst time when I get offended is when I encounter a customer and they're like, I decide, well, this guy looks like an older gentleman. Like, okay, hi, how are you, sir? Nothing. Now, some of you may say, well, with older people, maybe they can't hear well, but let me tell you something. My voice projects, okay? I mean, I've had many conversations with my family members who are like, Bobby, shh, tone it down a little bit, okay? You don't have to yell when you talk, okay? My voice carries. That's why in this video, I decided to sit back a little bit more from the camera to deliver my commentary, okay? Let's see, oh my gosh. I had one of the worst times, like one of the worst customers I've ever had. I was working Saturday early shift, like a 6 a.m. to 2 or 3 in the afternoon or something, but it was like one of those shifts where I was running on fumes because I'm not a morning person. No, I used to be, but all those nights delivering pizzas for 7 years until 3 in the morning. I'm a night person now, baby. I'm actually shooting this at like 12:15 in the morning. So there you go. Anyway, I say, hi, how you doing? Or hi, something like that. It was good morning or one of those. But yeah, it was like 7:15 in the morning. Customer comes through my line. It's a black lady. And I'll get to the whole profile thing in a minute, but first, let me get through this scene. Okay, so I say hi, good morning, how you doing? And they're right in front of me, and they never say anything. Okay, so and I scan. I think they had 3 items or something, so I scan their items. And I say, that'll be 12:15 or something, and they'll give me that. And they're like, okay, gave me a 20, so $7 something as your change. And so I give them that. And then right when I'm getting ready to say thank you for shopping at Walmart, look at me and they say, people don't greet each other anymore? What? You never greet me? I'm like, what? That's today. I get, oh my gosh. Whew. I have to use my whole God-given strength to just be like, not yell at this person, okay? And be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, ma'am, I did greet you. I guess you probably did not hear me, and I'm sorry about that, but I did greet you, and I'm, Anyway, they never say anything more, but then about 5 minutes later, they come back, right? And of course, they go through my line, even though they could have gone through self-checkout if they really wanted to, but they come right through my line. I guess to rub it in, and this time I say, I greet them again, never say hi, and then I say, such and such, thank you, have a great weekend, never, it's like they were heckling me the whole time. The worst people who, you're not going to get say hi or thank you at the end of your, when you're cashiering. Worst people. A lot of it's the elderly, especially old ladies for some reason. Old ladies, they don't, they don't like to say hi or anything to me. Some of them at the end will say, I'll say thank you, have a great day, and they'll be like, oh, you do the same, sir, thank you. Some of that, okay, that's okay, but still, I'm really about that first impression. You know, I say hi, you say hi back. We have a mutual respect for each other. I'm going to scan your groceries. I'm going to bag your groceries. Okay, and we're both in a good mood. We both said hi to each other. There's a positive vibe here. When you wait, when you don't say anything until the very end, it just kind of throws the whole thing off. It's almost as bad as not saying anything at all. But yeah, old ladies. Oh my gosh, horrible. But a runner-up to this is it's black women. I mean, oh my gosh, black women are probably almost as worse as the older white women. Now, believe me, I've had some black women that are very nice. Okay, they're like some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. But some of them are just, like the one I was telling you about a few minutes ago, who says, "You thought I didn't say hi to her and got all mean and snapped at me." I'm like, no. And yeah, it's yeah, and and when you make eye contact with them, say hi, how are you doing today, or even better, hi, how are you doing today, ma'am? They don't say anything back. I automatically, unfortunately, think that they still think it's the 1960s. I wasn't alive. Or they smell my Republican conservative blood on me and think, oh, you're a Republican. Oh, my gosh, I'm a Democrat. Most black women are. More and more black men, though, are becoming Republicans. That's a good sign, but still. Yeah. So that, and it's just the whole. Another thing, too, is, I mean, I have a northern accent, and still oh, you're white. They automatically think that I'm the devil or something. Yeah, getting back to the older, elderly ladies, a lot of them will, you say hi to them, and they'll say hi back. But, oh my gosh, if you bag an item with the wrong thing, boy, they'll be quick to say, oh, can you put that in another bag? I want so-and-so double bag. They'll, it's like, they will tell you everything about how to bag. And, there's been a few times that I've had to really stretch my positive attitude muscle. And I want to say, I get so painfully close to saying, you know what, ma'am? How about I'll let you bag and I'll scan and we'll just call it that. And I want to be a smart aleck, and yeah. Well, that's kind of considered bad customer service. I have to be nice to the customers. I can't be all retaliative and offensive. And is retaliative a word? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. The other pet peeve I have is people who on the cashier line. It's people I call them Two-Face the Florida side, which because there was this ride. There's a roller coaster at the many times growing up. I go to Six Flags America, which was just outside Washington, D.C. It was like an hour and a half from my house. Closest major amusement park from my house. And we had a lot. We had Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Kings Dominion, Hershey Park. But a lot of times I went to there and called it a day. Okay. Not as good as like Kings Dominion or Busch Gardens, but still, okay. Anyway, so yeah, they had a ride called Two-Face the Flip Side. Well, I invented a scenario called Two-Face the Florida Side. What happens is you have a customer, usually it's a white elderly lady, there's a lot of them in Vero Beach. Now let somebody ahead of them in line. Okay, and you'll think, oh, this person seems really nice and they're definitely going to like say hi to me. Okay, well, let the person go ahead. I check this person out. I get to the old lady who let them ahead and it's like, hi, how are you today, ma'am? They don't say anything. Not a word. And you think, oh man, this person is so bipolar and two-faced. Two-faced the Florida side. And of course, oh my gosh, the worst lady was one who had brought her own bags. Oh my gosh, that is probably like the worst pet peeve of mine when I'm bagging is, the tree huggers that come in with their own bags. Let me tell you something. It is so much easier. It's so much quicker for me to bag your groceries in plastic bags. Okay? Please, I beg you, not bring your own bags in. No. Okay. Because you may think you're helping the environment and everything, but I haven't seen a person yet. But let me tell you, I just had a feeling this person probably drive a 10 miles to the gallon Volvo or Audi, right? You want to talk about saving the environment with your gas guzzler. Oh, and then it takes me, instead of taking 2 minutes to get you through the line, it'll take you 6 minutes. So you hold up the line, my productivity suffers and everything, and So please, oh my gosh. Oh, and the worst ones are the ones that, tell you how to bag. Oh gosh. Stop. The only tree huggers who I really like are the ones who bring their own bags, and guess what? They bag their own stuff. Those are the only ones that I can say, okay, this is going to be good. When I'm cashiering and I see the next customer has their own bags, oh my gosh, my heart just drops. Oi. It's like, no. So, but saying hello, horrible. I think I've had a streak as many 5. I've counted as many as 5 people who do not say hi. Yeah, there are a lot of meanies in here in Florida. Oh my gosh. And with the tree huggers, I've had 3 straight customers, and by them no more, please, no more. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another. Okay. Excuse me. I talked about the tree huggers. I talked about not saying hi and everything like that. And okay. Now I'm going to move on to self-checkout. And a lot of times customers will have trouble with bringing up their produce items. This is something that I really wish the company I work for, they would put a little tutorial video on the self-checkout. Say, hi, this is how you do produce. That way I'm not as bombarded, because sometimes I'll have up to 8 customers that I got to watch at one time. And, there might be 2, 3, or 4 of them, trying to do produce. And, it'd be better if they had a little video. Or at least have on there the blue button that says search, have it say produce. So when I'm on the self-checkout, worst kind of people there are 2 kind of people. There are one that want to learn. They're the ones that take advantage of self-checkout, want them to do the work for you, okay? And the whole produce thing is I'll, say, okay, hit the blue button, hit that button, So I'll try to show them how to do it, but boy, nothing breaks my heart more than if they're not paying attention, not watching you. And I'll come very close to saying, your paying attention to this? Like, okay, I guess I want you to do this. You want me to do this for you. You don't want to learn, or you lazy bum. I wish I could say that stuff, but I can't. So yeah, they'll just have you do the produce for them and everything, or like I'll do one for them or a couple for them. If I'm really busy, I'll leave. Then I'll come back and they'll still be like waiting for me. I'm like, seriously, dude? I had a customer tonight, and this couple, was not terribly old. They were probably in their 40s. So I probably, one thing I might want to tell people is like, hey, do you know how to use the internet? Okay, you can do produce on self-checkout. Because on the internet, you search for things. Well, you search for produce on the self-checkout machine. Anyway, I'm on the self-checkout machine with this couple in their 40s, and they want me to come over, and they have alcohol to scan, so I have to override it, okay? I do that, right? And then they say, well, you might as well stick around and help us with the produce. I'm like, okay, sure. So so what I do is I want to make sure that I have the ladies' attention. So I'll stand there and I'll wait. And it turns out I was waiting there for like maybe close to a minute, and finally I said I'm going to start. And I'm just going to say, okay, well, this is how you do it. Hit the blue button. The man, were listening. But the lady, she could care less. And after I was done, they had like 10 produce items. Neither one said thank you. Oh my gosh, it's just, yeah. Horrible customer. Probably in my top 10 worst, because they're in their 40s. They should know how to use the internet. Okay, they're not elderly in their 80s. Okay. Oh, self-checkout's the most horrible thing ever. They can't be like that. And of course, they never thank me. And trying to think. Fortunately, it wasn't very busy. This was like around 8:30, 9 o'clock. But yeah, at that time, we're usually not very busy. Sometimes we have these rushes of people that come in, and you're like, oh my gosh, where the heck did these people come from? I thought Vero Beach was a place where everybody went to bed by 9 o'clock. It's supposed to be an old retirement community. But Walmart is one of those places that is, excuse me. The company I work for, I go into another store Friday night. I'm shooting this on a Wednesday morning now. Friday night we were really jammed up, and they had me like leave. I was scheduled to leave, had to leave. And yeah, there was a line of like 10 people. All the self-checkouts were open, I think. But yeah, they had 10 people. Anyway, I go to another store, with a different company, okay? And there's actually a cashier waiting for me. Yeah. So they actually had cashiers that were staffed, and, 23 and a half minutes. Okay, well, I believe that is all I have to say in this video. I am the conservative element. Goodbye.